gone through a decent chunk of Japanese videos today. Finished Crows Explode, which kind of gave me insight into the production process, at least back in 2013-14, for on-set process, where everything's in wide, and it's very, very rare to do it over the shoulder in a close-up. They use them very sparingly. Majority of the shots to compose a scene is done in the master wide, with characters moving in and out, so the take can be as long as it needs to take. Like there was one take where it was just a bus ride with two characters, and it was one take, whereas probably in the West maybe like that's an establishing, then gonna cut, and then over the shoulder, and then do a reaction, and then yeah, it's just too busy. That was interesting. But for this particular movie, the story was a bit boring, which was unfortunate. Managed to get through how many episodes? 5 episodes of JoJo. 5 more to go, I believe. Yeah. And getting season 4. So I'm talking about Diamond is Unbreakable. And I'm getting Golden Wind at the moment as we are speaking. I will probably take this pink vial rather than that vial, because, well, this one has sound, that one, yeah, the sound chip fried, and the card reader doesn't work, so they're both heavy, but this one being smaller is slightly lighter, and I'm not intending on buying any new laptop or Surface or any kind of product out there. Not even a console, come to think of it. I mean, I don't need anything, and it's always good to have money for the future. Being frugal, and then looking up sites like, can't remember the name, but I wrote it down. Shimokitazawa, a 700 yen clothes shop. Won't tell you the name, but yeah, that's worth visiting, just for shits and giggles. And then I saw some videos yesterday about Tsukichi and Sushi Dai. Wonder if that location is actually still there. If not, there's always the Toyosu one, but people get there ridiculously early to queue up and eat, because you know that's the thing to do. So maybe omakase is 4,500, which I'm not gonna get a good omakase compared to over here, so it's a once in a lifetime thing. Maybe my second, third day there, could head my way down to Toyosu. Yeah, why not? Just do the directions, not waste time, get the first train, etc., and just queue up and just chill basically. Rewatch the Russell Peters Netflix special, Mindhunter. It's a bit, not annoying, just a bit, what is going on with the season finale? I think they want to make a season 3, so they left it like that. Anyway, went out to get like a £3 meal deal, saving that monster purple, or they don't call it purple, they call it ultraviolet monster, saving that for a time when I actually need it. And looking at production wise, there's only a fitting next week on a Thursday, and then the other stuff I doubt I'm going to get anyway. So from Tuesday, simulate that bag rather than a gym bag, carry everything inside, and see whether it's possible to get away with it, quote unquote, and just see if I'm comfortable with that. What does that get up? So it's 28 days to go until takeoff. Excited. And I'll be out there when Zelda Link's Awakening is re-released, because it first came out on Game Boy in '93. Wow, it's more than 25 years since then. Then it came out again on the Game Boy Color. Now they're re-releasing it for the Switch. I'm thinking, look at the Switch, just get the game. And which version of the game? Just the normal game, because all these collector's editions, you're going to write collector's edition onto something, it doesn't mean it's collectible. It's perceived value. Essentially all you want is the game. So I just buy the game and we're good to go. And then eventually get a Switch here, because I mean I've still got games to play and I'm not playing them per se, so majority of the time now is trying to immerse myself in Japanese, which is taking a while because I'm still speaking English obviously, and around me it's still English, and tomorrow especially it's still gonna be English, so it's gonna kind of really flush out my head and just really think about how I can really attack everything and learn the principles and just cover a lot of ground. Not rush, because the goal is N2 and I know I'm not going to achieve that. It's unrealistic to think that I'm going to achieve N2 status in 3 months, in 10 weeks of learning. I'm rusty, I acknowledge that, and this is what the time leading up is going to be. Going to be getting rid of the rust, talking like a foreigner to Japanese people, probably getting stopped and asked for my passport now and then, so there's that. Yeah. And then found out Dragon Ball has subtitles, so that was cool. And then, yeah. Excuse me. Just renaming the subtitle file so it's the same as the video file, so that when VLC picks this up, don't need to search for the subtitle, it's just automatic. And then I looked at IT. If I was to be an independent, one man, there's too many publicly run companies which have a storefront or even a website, and it could be for abuse. Because what I'm thinking is do like a web page where you can fill out your issue, where you are, what your what you want the possible outcome to be. For example, computer doesn't turn on. Would like the computer to work. How much you're willing to pay? No, can't do that. I mean, it'd be a troll, man, to just ask someone to turn on a computer and pay them for it. The point is, as an individual, I don't see any possibility in making like a part-time freelance career out of that. So I have to look at other avenues. And then looking at what time and what days the lessons are on when I do return to drama school. Currently it's Tuesdays and Fridays, 7 till 10. Assuming it's going to be that way for the next term. Should I get an office job, let's say 9 to 5, then I'll be back to the grind. Golden hours still apply to a point. Golden hours until 8 something or 7:30, and then there's the journey to office. Then after that's my game time, that's my study time, etc., etc. So to structure everything and get money at the same time, get paid at the same time, it's all good. And the weekends we put dance to one side, and at the moment we put script writing to one side as well. But the idea with Japan is to also do script writing in the morning, just to get a chunk done. Let's just have low expectations and a low system of just one Pomodoro per day. And during that Pomodoro, it could be research. And I'm not gonna focus on one entire script. So at the moment, I've got several ideas, like the WASD guy, who I believe it was Quake. It was either Quake or Doom. So I need to research that. I need to research his name. He was a pioneer, because everyone uses WASD now, and he was Asian. As well as the Street Fighter guy, the undefeated champion, Asian. And then you got the eBay DIY guy, Asian. Why am I focusing on Asian characters? Well, there's so many others, so which aren't Asian, that other non-Asians can write for them. Me being Asian, to write for an Asian, there's a certain responsibility in that, and I feel that I will do well. I'm not articulating myself very well at the moment because it's just kind of off the top of my head, but that's the idea. And I downloaded the software for the iPad onto the Pinkfire. I'm gonna test that. Shouldn't be too bad. Just should be a drag and drop situation. Get yens, get Virgin Money card, and what else? Buy tea. Because you gotta get some tea, right? Gotta get some tea. I'm thinking I'm gonna have 2 to 3 teachers, one for the kanji and one for like a general class. But I could be mistaken, so it's good to ask, right? I'll ask, and then I'll probably get a spare one for someone that I know in Japan. That kind of covers all the bases. And what tea's what? A $5. It's not breaking the bank. It's light.